Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we are checking out this numbers matching 1968 Pontiac GTO. This one came in on trade. It's just what we'd classify just a running driving project, but I don't even want to say that because I don't think it's really a project. Runs and drives great.
Here's my opinion on it. The interior is 100% original, except for we put new armrest pads on it, original carpet, original everything. 45,000 miles on the odometer. It's had one repaint, all right? That's original red car. It's had one repaint back to its original color probably 30 years ago. And to be a really nice car, it needs a rear bumper redone and a new paint job to be a show car.
But
right?
it runs and drives awesome. The hood tack works. Interior looks sharp. This thing we were really impressed with mechanically, even when it came in before we did anything to it, just how it runs and drives. It's awesome.
Well, and then the next thing is, this is so great. It's not only a great drivable car, it's numbers matching motor, numbers matching tranny, and the floor pans are all original and super solid. So very hard to find in a GTO that way. So just a cosmetic paint job would really go a long ways, or drive it the way it is for under 40,000 bucks.
Absolutely. I'd drive it the way it is. Like I was driving it right before the video, and it's like, I'm like, fuck, you could daily drive this. It just handles nice.
You could. Yep. I'll let you go ahead and walk around it. And
so obviously, as Dad already said, the paint on it is older, and Tim buffed it, and it looks, from right here, looks awesome. You
it has a shine, but it's got, we're not going to be able to...
orange, you know, you got some orange peel. It's real old paint. It's got some little chips and some little cracks here on the nose.
Bunch of little touch-ups and stuff over time. But it's just hard to find one like this with original interior, original drivetrain, that you can just jump right in and enjoy right now.
Yes. That's the big thing, is the mechanical stuff really just...
It adds up.
Yeah. And this one is great.
Well, it lines up good too. You know, the back of the hood sits down in here under the fender.
Got a little ding right here. Tiny.
It's got a scratch right here, D. At one point, somebody got a little close to something right here. Got a scratch.
Couple little paint chips, touch-ups right there. Guys, we're not going to get it all, but
a couple tiny little dings. You can see that they missed when they repainted it. Little one here and there.
But look at that. Corner of the door, rust-free.
Look at this, too. Original rubber, 100%, never has been changed out. Original scuff plate, the carpet. We dyed a little bit, took the seats out, dyed it. We put the new seat chrome on it. Other than that, these are the original Parchment seats. Still in really good shape, except for driver's side has a little war spot. Original seats, original carpet, original dash pad, original headliner, dome light works. It's hard to find an old car like this.
Yeah, and the door panels are awesome. Interior really looks pretty sharp. Headliner is original. It's super nice and tight, but you can tell when you look at that little, you know, you have little small stains and stuff, like small, but dome light works.
Got one little ding right here, D. About the size of my pinky. There. Other than that, the roof's nice and solid. Roof line here is excellent. There's no issues there. And like you said, it did get a decent shine on it now. Back bumper really needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
They're about 400 bucks, but that needs to be replaced.
That's probably
it's the worst part of the whole car.
Yeah, bumper's pretty crappy, but car looks good.
I mean, it's nice and smooth now you buffed it, but it's got a little ding here. You can see right here, very small. Look at that.
Trunk's awesome.
Trunk is immaculate condition.
And even I even looked up under here, and a lot of times that piece is shot. Look how solid that is.
Yeah, it's a good car. It could be. I think it's probably a 45,000 mile car.
Yeah, numbers matching drivetrain, all original interior that looks like that.
It's got that spare. That didn't even look like it's already been removed. The jack and stuff.
Yeah.
Still has original trunk rubber on it.
I mean, paint job on this, it goes along.
Yeah, it does, but a back bumper, and yeah, you'd have a really good car. Solid. Quarter panels are really good. Lower door fits absolutely perfect once you get down this far. Look at that. All good solid metal, no bubbles, blisters. And this paint's 20 years old plus. 30 maybe.
Real solid, but a rise in the paint there. And you you do have another little bubble here. But
It's really the only rust or bubble in the body, isn't it? I didn't even notice it. Corner of the door is excellent. Again, original felt, original rubbers.
that's
No
awesome
rust
right
and
there.
no issues on the door.
Door panel looks great.
Driver's side seat has a seam split right there. Stitchings come loose. And this cord right here is wore. Other than that, that's original interior, 100%.
Steering wheel's excellent. It's a cool car. And the cool thing is, when you drive it, it drives like a 45,000 original mile car. I mean, just like a newer one would back in the day.
Original AM radio works good. It's got the his or her shifter and the factory tack up there too, and that works nice. We got to check on the generator, make sure that's charging enough. The generator light's coming on a little bit, so we'll get that checked out.
Heater fan works.
Yep.
Wipers work.
Blades are new on that too. Horns, the only thing that doesn't work. Oil pressure gauge is great. That works. Factory temp gauge works. Factory gas gauge works. And the interior is just, for original, it's so nice.
It is,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah. It's completely understored.
I like the his or her shifter. It's kind of a neat option too. Console's in good shape. That sound good. It's got a great shift. Kind of sits you back in your seat on the shift. As far as brakes go, again, we go through all the brakes. Brakes are perfect. No pull left or right. It's a comfortable driving car. Look at that. Like I said, it's just, speedometer works perfect. Look at that, how that goes down the road.
Excellent.
No hands for over 3/4 of a mile on the with wide open throttle.
The only reason you had to put them on is just to go around the curve.
That's what I'm saying. It's just it's a great car. It's too bad that the paint's not as nice as a lot of our cars in the back bumper.
But also it makes it affordable for somebody, you know?
It does.
If that's really nice paint on it, you'd be
then
talking.
It's $52,900.
Exactly. It's
a whole different car. You know what I mean? Especially as a numbers matching car. So if somebody can do that stuff yourself, or you just want a really awesome, fun, real GTO and not have to buy a clone for under 40,000 bucks, it's a good car.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go through the gears once, all to the his or her side.
You had to go up into neutral and then back over to the drive.
It's got good gears in it too. I mean, we're doing 80 mile an hour. The speedometer doesn't bounce at all. It's 100% accurate. And we're doing probably 3,200 RPM.
Yeah.
Again, steering is perfect. Brakes are excellent.
Runs and drives great. This I thought was kind of just cool to see too. I mean, just from the key over the years, just isn't that neat?
It's never had the dash painted. Wood grain's original still. Look
unrestored. Look at the wood grain. A lot of times this wood grain gets so shot on these.
Yeah.
And this is, you can tell it's not the simulated aftermarket. It's all original wood grain.
How
Looks
about
awesome.
the idle here? Just idling down about 400 RPM. You just want to drive it nice like that. Ease into it. You can do that too.
Sweet.
It's
I
nice
like
and
it.
quiet down the road.
It is. Check it out on our site, coyoteclassics.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.